Hi Virgo, Daily Horoscope for May 28, 2023. The present time is equivalent to the number 1, which is a representation of authority and accomplishment. The Virgo's daily horoscope for the next day suggests that they cultivate professional connections. You can accomplish what you set out to do today, in spite of the challenges and setbacks you may encounter along the way. Make an effort to get the greatest value from today. During the phase of the moon known as the waxing gibbous, you should take extra special care of your body. If you make time for aesthetic operations, you will notice a significant improvement in the state of your skin and hair. A beneficial impact will be produced by nourishing masks. You must immediately begin to rearrange the furniture in your house. People are more realistic and thrifty when the moon is in the sign of Virgo, which means that you may either choose to finish the protracted repair or make the decision to begin it. It's probably about time you gave some thought to how you pass the time in your spare time. It is a terrific moment to show off your own abilities, but rather than focusing on just one subject, you should exhibit interest in anything fresh. It's Saturday, and although you could have some exciting plans for the weekend to look forward to, you should really strive to make today truly count when it comes to the job you have to do, because there's a good possibility that your efforts will be more than well worth it. Since the Sun is now transiting Gemini and your aspirational 10th house of job ambitions and professional accomplishment, you are more than capable of making the most of your day off, even though it is technically a day off. This vibration gets an additional boost of energy owing to a very powerful beam from the intuitive moon, which is presently parked in your sign and your first house of self-expression and action. This gives this vibration an extra push of energy that may help you take action. You are now the celestial favorite of the day since the Sun is currently traveling through your professional sector on his yearly tour while the Moon is traveling through the same sector on her monthly tour. Since you are the celestial favorite of the day, you should make this cycle count. On a day like today, it will be difficult for people to miss you. Yet, you should take care not to shove people out of the way as you make your way to the summit of the mountain. Today, with the moon located in the sign of Virgo and in the first house of self-love, an emphasis is being placed on the significance of self-love within the context of romantic connections. Is it simple for you to keep in mind that you are equally as essential as your spouse, and that you deserve to have your own needs and desires met just as much as they do, even if you're taking care of the other person's? If you haven't already made the purpose of doing more of it, today is a perfect day to do so. When both parties in a relationship are able to have meaningful and intimate experiences apart from one another, the connection between them is stronger and more likely to last. This demonstrates that you and your partner are becoming closer together as two autonomous and contained individuals of your own, and that you are far less prone to slip into patterns of codependency as a result. When you have an abundance of love for yourself, you are in a position to share that love with others without experiencing feelings of resentment or an overwhelming need to get anything in return. According to the Virgo love horoscope, you should not be bashful. It's possible that you are not completely honest with your partner. If this is the case, you shouldn't be afraid to tell him how you feel about him. Doing so will assist take your relationship to the next level. You might be the victim of fraud and unjust allegations tomorrow. Therefore, steer clear of any circumstances that may potentially leave you feeling conflicted, and try as much as you can to spend the day in serene settings. The vibration of love that is represented by the number 6 will contribute to the development of harmony in a partnership. It is vital to show interest in the partner's business as well as their interests, and it is good to express gratitude to the partner as often as possible for his assistance and support. The moon is now located in Virgo and in the first house of self for you. You are being asked to become more aware of your self-assurance as well as your capacity to take initiative in order to bring about the outcomes you want. Because the way we carry and present ourselves contributes to the impression that others have of us, it is very essential to ensure that you give off the impression of being someone who is capable of taking the initiative and is self-motivated. When individuals are trying to determine who may be promoted to a higher employment position, they are often searching for someone who exemplifies the attributes that are required for that position. This is not the greatest moment to straighten things out. Please avoid becoming involved in any problems at work. Steer clear of sensitive subjects, and don't respond to provocation. The career horoscope for Virgo suggests that they make concrete preparations for their future. It is never too late to alter the path that you will take professionally. Nevertheless, you should first consider all of the justifications. Mercury's position in Taurus encourages focus as well as the capacity for logical reasoning. Nevertheless, take care not to get too preoccupied with the investigation of specifics. Doing so will hinder you from evaluating the breadth of the work. Virgo, now is the moment to step back, take some time for yourself, and, if necessary, devise an entirely new strategy. If at all possible, bring yourself back down to earth today, since doing so will help you to have a more objective perspective on the state of your finances. Today is an excellent day to get your life in order so that you can take advantage of the new possibilities that will present themselves to you in the near future. This moon should inspire you to get your life in order. What kinds of challenges do you need to overcome, Virgo? It is time to let go of everything that isn't helping you anymore and start moving ahead on a more positive note. Today, Virgo, you experience a burst of energy that motivates you to feel motivated, urging you to work hard and concentrate on initiatives that will get you closer to achieving your objectives. Do not take this energy for granted. Rather, make it a priority to do some exercise first thing in the morning so that you may feel even more motivated throughout the day. Ocean jasper is a kind of stone that will assist you in going with the flow today, enabling you to maintain your patience and composure regardless of the difficulties you may encounter. If you want more harmony in your life, tuck a piece of ocean jasper inside your left pocket. It has been suggested that cooking with coconut oil may help decrease belly fat, and it can be used in lieu of almost any other kind of cooking oil. Virgo, you may want to experiment by cooking some stir-fry in coconut oil and topping it with liquid amino acids. Take the day to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city and spend it as near to nature as you can. It is recommended by the Virgo health horoscope that you should not worry too much about a little illness. You are in fantastic physical form, so you should have no trouble handling any loads. Now, the most important thing for you is to focus on having pleasant feelings. When the moon is in the sign of Virgo, it is a beneficial time to focus on improving oneself and seizing any chance to make positive changes in one's life. Maintaining a cheerful attitude will be easier for you if you engage in modest exercise. Health-improving treatments, such as massage and contrasting douche, are particularly effective. What is the use of all of our responsibilities and commitments if we are unable to find the time to fulfill our own whims and fancies? If there is anybody who understands this inner conflict, it is you, Virgo. After all, you are one of the native earth signs. No matter how much you may want to labor away at your passion projects and finally harvest your rich reward, there are times when it is really simply simpler to take a break and smell the flowers. You need to make sure that you remember to take some time away from all of these things and enjoy your senses for a little while. Life has a lot of things to offer, and it's easy to be sidetracked by all the problems that are going on around us. Today things may seem a bit hurried, or even a little reckless for that matter, so use caution with other people, and maybe they should exercise caution around you as well. Be cautious not to offend anybody. A razor's edge separates passion from rage in many situations. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.